Hello and welcome to my review of Kung Fu Panda, starring Jack Black, Dustin Hoffman, and Ian McShane. Yes, welcome to the second installment of Catching Up. This time I'm reviewing Kung Fu Panda in preparation for Kung Fu Panda 2, very creative title there, that I am seeing tomorrow. This movie's main character is Po, a panda who's a Kung Fu fanatic. He idolizes this group called the Furious Five, who are basically these Kung Fu legends who defend the Valley of Peace from evil. When Master Shifu, the leader of the Furious Five, learns that his old enemy Tai Lung will be returning to the Valley of Peace to take the Dragon Scroll, which is the secret to Kung Fu, and use it against the entire valley, he looks for the Dragon Warrior, which legend says will be the one to stop Tai Lung. And through a pure coincidence, Po, a fat, bubbling panda, just happens to fall into the ceremony of becoming the Dragon Warrior and has to be trained into becoming a Kung Fu master to fight the evil tiger coming their way. This movie is a surprise, to say the least. You see the DreamWorks logo in the trailer, and you see Jack Black flying and falling around as the stupid, bumbling panda, and you see all these celebrity voices. You think, oh, this is just going to be a typical DreamWorks film, nothing special about it. But then you watch it, this movie kicks ass. First of all, the animation in this movie is absolutely gorgeous. The Asian style works wonderfully, whether it be the backgrounds or the character designs. They all feel like something you'd see in Asian architecture or Asian stories. All the characters are just so expressive and their movements are just unbelievable, the way they fly and flip and duck through all these kung fu scenes. And one thing this movie does not shy away from, shockingly, is actually showing the fights. The fights in this movie are some of the best action scenes ever in an animated film. In fact, I even go as far as to say the scene where Tai Lung escapes his imprisonment is probably the best set piece I've ever seen in an animated film. Watching this massive villain just tear through guards, climb up the walls, fly around in slow motion, go through a bunch of arrows. It's just such a great, over-the-top mesh of kung fu cliches, but in a way that feels totally new with this new animalistic perspective. And all the other fight scenes are breathtaking as well. The voice work is very good on all counts. Jack Black normally annoys me, but in this role he's absolutely perfect. His just expressive voice, the way he says every line with such gusto and excitement, just really makes you like this main character. He really suits a cartoon well. Dustin Hoffman does a great job as Master Shifu, but one of my problems with this film is that the Furious Five, who is this big cast, Angelina Jolie, Seth Rogen, Lucy Liu, Jackie Chan, and David Cross, are just underutilized. Each only get a few lines, and they feel very underdeveloped characters, and I hope the sequel kind of delves into their characters a little more. And by the end, you're just really invested in a panda. I mean, you couldn't believe it if you tried, but it's just such a surprising film in just how well it's put together. Especially for DreamWorks. This movie is completely focused on its story, no dumb pop culture references or anything like that. It's just a good story told excellently. Overall, this is one of the very best films DreamWorks has ever made. It's fun, it's fast-paced, it's funny, it's action-packed, it's just wonderful. I'd give it 3.5 stars out of 4, and I'm very eagerly anticipating the sequel. And if you like this review, subscribe to my channel, because there'll be plenty more reviews and videos coming up.